Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christopher Curtis Bona, this evening edition of Fire for Liberty, and this is a very brand new edition of the acceleration and the continuation of the Golden Age. Continuance along with this new entrance into the Aquarian Age and this Golden Age of enlightenment here on planet Earth, and of overall good development, ease, creation, and acceleration. Obviously, we are well past types 41,000 civilization, well into a type 42 civilization. Obviously, that's a lot of energy. It's 10 to the 42,000 power. Quite a lot of energy. More than enough energy to do a lot of creations from all sorts and types. Now, the unique purpose of this episode is because there's a lot of things that need to go on, there's a lot of things going on, and these range from the projects that need to be done in continuation of the Starship Biospheres, that project that already was started. Continue on so they can continue humanitarian work where need be, and continue in the influx of light energy flowing into our quantum light fields. And once again, science is discovering more about that, whether we call it science or just discover this as a universal occurrence. Either way, we'll figure it out. And meaning there's going to be progress, pretty much no matter how you look at it. Of course, this is the angels and guardians and light workers, we're stepping up our abilities and stuff like that. And so we need to be able to enhance the abilities of the new generations, just so that, and that's easy to do, because that's all that is technically being done. Meaning, that's exactly how evolution occurs, because evolution occurs when there's evolution. When there's no evolution and there's a stalemate, then there's a stalemate. But the point is, the fact of the matter of how it takes to get there is very simple, very easy, because it's for example, a 3D. It's already known. There is 3D paradigm, or there's a paradigm. There's a paradigm, and getting over it can be done in limitless amount of ways. That is one of the most important things we need to remember, which is the calmness and the stillness of within and the breath, and that is remembering is the origin of a creation, or starting to originate from creation itself. And that's what we're getting more into in that style, and it's getting more and more communicable, and we're turning into more and more universal beings, and more sovereign and whole beings and one beings. Because, it's just we just naturally need to. And very importantly, we're becoming strong. So as we become strong and united, it only builds more, because we are all one united race. So obviously, it's amazing just how key these come throughs are. And what I mean by that is like these psychic abilities and these things that we're tapping into because these energies are different. As we're entering this new space in the galaxy or in the universe, or just in general, and learning how to create and stuff, and really being present in our eternal being. There's new things that come around. Or what I mean to say is, there's a lot of wisdom in life that has yet to be discovered. So there's so much importance that I put now on for example, on the water project, specifically on the sea bubble projects. Working as teams to get circular or half domes and half spheres onto the ocean floor for development of structures, creation of infrastructure, and betterment of life for both ocean, marine, and land. And we create an entrance and a new way to evolve in a new ecosystem, and that's what we're supposed to do. Is to terraform Terra into a beautiful place. But Terra can do a lot of work herself. She's very strong. The point is, activation of DNA. It's like, it's interesting because, anyway, it kind of seems just seems something that is like, perhaps kind of seems like an option. We're just like, hey, okay, well, maybe I'll perhaps do that. Everybody needs to do DNA activations, and everybody is. That's good. Now, obviously, there's, which I'm going to give the details for. There's written details and blueprints, of course. But to really start doing blimp stuff, but really, the idea comes from the opposite of a blimp, and so you create a self-sufficient little pod, and these pods are light enough because of you can reduce the mass, or they're anti-gravity. They can be picked up by helicopters, or actually they can be picked up by paramotors. So really, 4-bedroom houses being picked up by paramotors is what I'm saying. To have like a new style of movement, because for example, you can move by sea. Even better, you can. I mean, there's so many ways. I, of course, cannot and will not and refuse to infringe upon free will, so I will definitely continue to mentor and guide and assist as well as I can. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very powerful, but even I don't know how powerful I am. I'm very, very, I mean, I know I'm capable of really great things. I've done incredible miracles, and I'm capable of doing them. But now, how it feels to me when I'm doing those things is it feels like an itch. It feels like a familiar routine of like the brushing of the fingernails, or the adding of nail polish to the fingernails. It is a very simple, slow concept that is steady and rhythmic, like a heartbeat. And that's another thing that I think is very important to know. Rhythm. Be rhythm. This is your host, Christopher Malkovich, on this evening edition of Fire of Liberty. As your host on this broadcast of Fire of Liberty on this 14th of February, 15th of February, 2018. Amazing extended universe and universes. This is your Ascended Master and Ascended Master, Master Bone. Avatar, created being, being of light, being of love, guardian being, guardian angel, angelic being of light, angelic being of love, angelic being, patience, patience of virtue, virtuous being of straightness, arrow of light, fire, archer of goodness, beacon of light, light worker, light holder, star seed, star child, star kid, star adult indigo, and even rainbow, adult and child. Many things. Most importantly, I'm unstoppable, I'm invincible, I will never quit, I'm indestructible, and I am immortal. This is love. I love you all.